Hey,
Thank you, honey.
let me tell you, it's so hot out there.
How hot is it? It's really hot.
It's so hot. I saw a dog chasing a cat. They were both walking. It's hot, I tell you.
Hey, welcome to Luigi's Saturday afternoon. I am Mountain Mike. We'll start off with a good old whistling cowboy tune.
Seems like half forever I've been feeling kinda stuck. So I sold all my possessions. I'm gassing up the truck, moving on. Moving on. These California summers are too long and fair and dry. I need to feel some thunder, see some lightning in the sky. Moving on. Moving on. Paid 100 friends, but seems I've lost 100 too. It's not the way I planned it, but there's nothing I can do. Moving on. Moving on. I don't believe that heaven is a place up in the sky. There is no hellish furnace down below. Heaven is a place I go to in my lover's eyes. And if she loves another, then to hell is where I go. I don't know where I'm going, so I don't know what I'll see. But a pickup truck and an open road sound mighty good to me. I'm moving on. Moving on. I don't believe that heaven is a place up in the sky. There is no fiery furnace down below. Heaven is a place I go to in my lover's eyes. And if she loves another, then to hell is where I go. I don't know where I'm going, so I don't know what I'll see. But a pickup truck and an open road sound mighty good to me. I'm moving on. Moving on. Moving on. Moving on. Moving on. Moving on.
Thank you.
Yeah, Mike! Woo!
And he can whistle. I know.
Who knew? All right. Here's a song I got a whole bunch of writing done a couple years ago. Is it too much to ask people to not walk right in front of the camera? Can you stop them from walking by? Or
Well, that's the only way they can get over there.
They need to find a place to sit.
yeah, okay.
So, yeah.
Here we go.
You guys like the Big Bang Theory? This is Johnny Cash meets the Big Bang Theory. Sounds so much like the last song.
I can't remember how it starts.
Because it's just like it's a run-on almost.
It sounds like the other one.
All the world loves a love song except for those of us who aren't so engaged. If I hear them play a love song when I'm lonesome, I may even fill with rage. And I never thought I'd write one, 'cause I never thought I'd ever find the one. But she killed me with her eyes. Now you can stick a fork in me and call me done. Her hair's the color of the sun. Her eyes are swirly pearls of green and gray. It's gonna take a universe of gravity to pull this fool away. Physics was the subject that had roped and tied me in my 16th year. When I dreamt that Albert Einstein came to help me with my homework over beer. Spooky action at a distance is how Albert would describe the quantum wave. But he left us no equation to explain the power of a woman's sway. Her hair's the color of the sun. Her eyes are swirly pearls of green and gray. And it's gonna take a universe of gravity to pull this fool away. And it's gonna take a universe of gravity to pull this fool away. Well, it's only been a year or so. The story has no middle and no end. But I cherish every moment that I spent together with my lovely friend. They say to write a country song, all you need is 3 chords and the truth. Well, I never fell for any girl as hard as I had done for Mary Ruth. Her hair's the color of the sun, her eyes are swirly pearls of green and gray. And it's gonna take a universe of gravity to pull this fool away. They say to write a country song, all you need is 3 chords and the truth. Well, I never fell for any girl as hard as I had done for Mary Ruth. No, I never fell for any girl as hard as I had done for Mary Ruth.
Yeah, Mountain Mine.
Thank you.
Woo.
wrote this one during the pandemic. It's about romanticizing how great things are when we get back out to do all the things we used to do. And we're going to do more. We're going to take advantage. And this kind of rides the fine line between optimism and self-delusion. If you've ever bought a Peloton, you know what I'm talking about.
Stuck inside for way too long. This isolation feels so wrong. Our desperation's growing strong for the outside. The quarantine deserves the blame for driving people half insane. It's why we took the diamond lane for the outside. On the outside, people filling up the streets. On the outside, to dine al fresco for their eats. I'm gonna let my soul run free. I'll swim a lake and hug a tree. I'm gonna find my inner me on the outside. I'm gonna take in all the sights. On the outside, I wanna see the northern lights. I headed for Yosemite. It took 6 hours instead of 3, 'cause everybody thinks like me on the outside. On the outside, was gonna rent and ride a llama. On the outside, already burned all my pajamas. I took a drive to Yellowstone. I had no bars on my cell phone. I've never felt so far from home on the outside. It only goes to show that no matter where you go, there you are. I've rediscovered the real me while binging shows on Prime TV, 'cause I got everything I need on the inside. So order new pajamas, please, and microwave my mac and cheese. There's nothing that I need to see on the outside. There's nowhere that I need to be on the outside. There's really nothing there for me on the outside. On the outside. On the outside. Thank you. That one's called appropriately The Outside. Who knew? This is kind of a sad song. It's about a lady I met after my divorce. Really great, talented, beautiful lady, and didn't work out because she was unavailable, and she had a good reason. Somebody had done her wrong when she was very, very, very young. And that's not a good thing. So this is about the loss of innocence before you're ready, and the price that's paid after that. Was a warm summer day at your booth off the road, when my first glimpse of you made this old heart explode. Should have taken your hand and whisked you away to some acres of You're as pretty as spring and as sharp as a tack. Once I let myself fall, there was no turning back. You're the girl of my dreams, even when I'm away. But you're punishing me for another's mistakes. I'm not the one who took your pony away. I didn't turn all your rainbows to gray. I'm not a wolf who's huffing you here through your door. I'm just a man who loves you, nothing more. I know you're in a dark place. Won't you come up for air and just show your face? 'Cause you hide from the world for weeks at a time. If you came out tonight, would it be such a crime? Always there by your side, should your sky turn to rain. But you lash out at me, misdirecting your pain. Taking aim at my heart as you run up the score. Landing dart after dart, well, I can't take no more. I'm not the one who took your pony away. And I didn't turn all your rainbows to gray. I'm not a wolf who's puffing you here through your door. I'm just a man who loves you, nothing more. First you want me to go, then you want me to stay. These are rules I don't know, it's a game I can't play. I'm not the one who took your pony away. And I didn't turn all your rainbows to gray. I'm not a wolf who's fixing to blow down your door. I'm just a man who loves you, nothing more. I'm just a man who loves you, nothing more. I wish there could be more love in your eyes, but your pain is too deep and your walls are too high. How long will it be before you will see a blue sky? Thank you. That's called The Pony. Here's my Traveling Wilbury song. Try to think of Jeff Lynne and Roy Orbison, singing the verses, and then Tom Petty singing the bridge. I'm dreaming of a perfect day with you, 'cause it's the only thing that I know how to do. We'll hit the beach and catch a wave or two. I'll take you anywhere you want me to. I'm dreaming of the perfect day with you. I'm dreaming of a perfect night with you. Sit on the beach and watch the sunset fade to blue. We'll dance to swaying strangers in the night. You say you love me and you stay the night. I'm dreaming of a perfect night with you. dreams are only fantasy until the dream becomes reality. I'm dreaming of the perfect night with you. I think about you day and night. I only want to treat you right and make your dreams come true. I seem so brave, I strut and pose, so no one ever really knows the fears I hide from you. I'm dreaming of the perfect life with you, 'cause it's the only thing that I know how to do. 'Cause in my eyes your beauty can't be beat, and when you hold me I feel so complete. I'm dreaming of a perfect day with you, a perfect night with you, a perfect life with you. Thank you. Thank you. Here's a song that's more of a complaint than a song. I get really discouraged. I go out to see live music, and they're always playing the same songs, the same 30 songs that everyone else has been playing for years, and that's why I love coming in Luigi. That's why I love coming here and hearing all the incredible talent that comes through here. What a privilege it is to have a stage like this. So thank you, Luigi. Thank you, John Allred, for capturing everything good and bad. Thank you, John Allred. And thank you, audience, for putting a little noise in the crowd. It's nice to have a little echoing, a little presence. Thanks for coming out to support live music and live original music. So here we go. This is my complaint about I want to hear something fresh and new. So here's something freshly baked. I've been cruising around this dusty old town looking for inspiration tonight. I believe a libation, some good conversation, and some music will help me feel right. So I get to the club, have a beer and some grub, and the band's playing songs that I know. I'm singing along, but the feeling is wrong, and this feeling inside of me grows. All I hear are repeats as I slump in my seat on this musical merry-go-round. They're the same 30 tunes played in every saloon, bar, and honky-tonk all over this town. Could they play me a new song, something fresh but familiar some way? Play me a new song, the kind you don't hear every day. Could they play me a new song, chase my hurted enough blues away? They should try it, they can't go wrong if they play me a new song. Oh, play me a new song. Oh, play me a new song. Like a drunken old fool, I slid off from my stool with a $10 bill in my hand. It's a pretty good crowd and the music is loud as I zigzag my way toward the band. Well, their song is just through and I knew what to do, for my mission is painfully clear. So I made the donation, stoking their inclination to ask me what I wanted to hear. So I said, play me a new song, something fresh but familiar some way. Play me a new song, the kind you don't hear every day. Would you play me a new song, chase my heard it enough blues away? You should try it, you can't go wrong if you play me a new song. Well, I love me some Beatles, Vince Gill and the Eagles, how Waylon and Willie ring true. But even the best, when you play them to death, lose their shine and it just makes me blue. Play me a new song, something fresh but familiar some way. Play me a new song, the kind you don't hear every day. Could you play me a new song, chase my played it to death blues away? You should try it, you can't go wrong. Do it right and we might sing along. Won't you try it, you can't go wrong if you play me a new song. Oh, play me a new song. Oh, play me a new song. Thank you. That's the AM radio version. I'm running out of time. I started late, and I have to cut a few songs out. I'd like to finish up by 4 or maybe a couple minutes after. But so, what's the time check right now? What are we looking at? Okay, you got 12 minutes. All right, so I got 3 songs, and well, let's get Yehudit. After when we get to like 4 o'clock, and then, or because you'll be ready at so I have. It won't take but 5 minutes to set you up, and then you want to start promptly at 4:30, right? Okay. So, and would you like to like throw in for the last couple of songs? Okay, so I'll let you know. Just go ahead and tune up. All right. Okay, here's one that's inspired by the boss himself. No, not Luigi. The boss from Jersey. I wrote this one during the pandemic, and then this one's called Lockdown. But it's not about being locked down in the pandemic. It's about your heart being locked down and not being able to trust after having some bad luck with love.
Yeah, but they're inspired by him.
Sure.
And if you wouldn't mind indulging me, in the middle of the song, there should be a Clarence Clemens sax solo. So I'm going to whistle the Clarence Clemens sax solo. This one's called Lockdown. The shirt off his back and worked as hard as he could. He said he dreams of the day he can lie out at night next to a woman who can love him back with all of his might. Said a woman that would love until the end would be nice. He said he thought he found a keeper maybe once or twice. Said these women were beautiful, funny and smart, but they couldn't love her back, 'cause their broken hearts were on lockdown. Oh, so many lonely hearts are on lockdown. Well, I talked to a woman who had loved and lost. She said she gave away her love without regard for the cost. Only one for the handsome and the rich and got burned. Now she's looking for a true love, how the tables have turned. If you listen in the dark, you'll hear her crying at night. She said her hope is disappearing at the speed of light. She's too afraid to fall in love and make a brand new start. And she'll never feel his love while she's keeping her heart on lockdown. Oh, so many broken hearts are on lockdown. Will you pray to your God on his cross on the wall? Is your damage too big or is your faith too small? If not to love and be loved, darling, why are we here at all? There are trillions of stars in the heavens above, and there are billions of hearts who are longing for love. You may find another love if you follow your heart, but you may never feel their love while you're keeping your heart on lockdown. Oh, too many lonely hearts are on lockdown. Open up, open up, open up. Thank you.
Is that original?
Yeah, these are all original. So, yeah, indeed. I don't think you need a microphone for that part. Here's one you guys have heard down at Locust Street. This is about how love makes you do the craziest thing. There you go. There we go.
Yes, it does.
Jumped out of bed at 5 today. I couldn't wait to start my day. I tingled from my head down to my toes. Did jumping jacks and ran 10 miles with nothing on my face but smiles. What's gotten into me, God only knows. The neighbor who once hated me just turned around and dated me. I wore her down with humor, I suppose. She used to look at me in scorn. Now she's looking newly born. What's gotten into her, God only knows. God only knows. God only knows. I am clueless in this matter and it shows. There must be forces I can't see. Would someone please enlighten me? Till the answer comes, God only knows. Take it away, Yehudi. Well, the butcher who is known to cheat just took his largest chunk of meat, stuck it in the freezer till it froze. They sent it to a church down south. I heard it fed 1,000 mouths. What's gotten into him, God only knows. Well, what's making all these people act so crazy? Just what on earth can they be thinking of? The picture coming in is awful hazy. The answer's got to come from up above. A beggar on the thoroughfare with tattered shoes and matted hair came upon a child who needed clothes. He reached into his secret stash, gave that child all his cash. What's gotten into him, God only knows. God only knows. God only knows. I am clueless in this matter, and it shows. There must be forces I can't see. Would someone please enlighten me till the answer comes? God only knows. Take it away. Must be putting something in the water. I wonder what it is, what could it be? Seems every mother, father, son, and daughter is acting most peculiar to me. A lady down in Abigail went to see a man in jail. She got down on one knee and she proposed. Though he's a lifer, she will wait. They'll never get to consummate. What's gotten into her, God only knows. God only knows. God only knows. I am clueless in this matter, and it shows. There must be forces I can't see. Would someone please enlighten me till the answer comes? God only. You want to hear Yehudi one more time? That I shall never know. My curiosity forever grows. A ship may have to come from space, throw the answer in my face until old E.T. comes. God only knows. Let me hear you, folks. God only knows. God only knows. God only knows. God only knows. I'm still clueless in this matter, and it shows, and it shows. There must be forces I can't see, but someone please enlighten me till the answer comes. God only knows. Until the answer comes, God only knows. Until the answer comes, God only knows. Thank you so kindly. Oh, okay. I'm going to do a sad song, and I love violins because they can be really happy, like a fiddle, right? And then they can be really sad, like a violin. So you know the difference between a fiddle and a violin, right? A fiddle is a violin having fun. So she's just finished playing the fiddle. Now she's going to change into a violin.
Right before our very eyes.
You won't even notice the visual difference at all. Let me tune just for a second. And while I do this, I want to thank all my friends coming down. Well, both of my friends and half my enemies are here. So that's, I want to thank all those folks for showing up. And you can actually hear me tuning, can't you? This is another song about delusion, about thinking things are one way when they're really not that way. This is the lies we tell ourselves to keep ourselves going, because it can be a very
rough life if we don't have coping mechanisms. So, this one was definitely inspired by Jackson Browne. This is the voice I hear in my head, amongst the many voices I hear in my head.
That's the delusion.
That explains a lot.
Oh, there was once a mighty nation. They said the laws came from above. Lives in our imagination. It's called the land of never was. A land where love each other. All the leaders deserve their trust. They healed the sick and fed the hungry throughout the land of never was. With my own hands, I built a cabin as any new homesteader does. No need to fence in my back 40. I'm in the land of never was. One summer's evening, a voice came pealing, made the din within me hush. Her harmonies did warm the night air above the land of never was. Shared a love that knew no boundaries. Ours was a sacred kind of love. The source of all had finally found me and blessed my life in the land of never was. When love is true, there'll be no sequel. There'll never be another us. The only place where love is equal is in the land of never was. Shared a love that knew no boundaries. Ours was a sacred kind of love. The source of all had finally found me and blessed my life in the land of never. Never be another us. The only place where love is equal is in the land of never one. The only place where love is equal is in the land of never one. Thank you. Thank you, Yehudi. Beautiful, beautiful violin playing there. I loved your fiddle playing before that. Yeah, stick around. Or Yehudi? Oh, good. Here we go. I love it. An all new set. Yehudi and friends. It's dry and sly. Sly and dry. Is Sly coming? Sly and dry?
Sly's not coming. Sly's gonna-
Okay, well, there you go. So please, tip your waitresses, try the veal. Today, I was Mountain Mike. Next time you'll see me, I'll be Mickey Finn.